Corky undoubtedly cooks tri-tip the absolute best.
I like my ribs.
Oh, well, no, I don't think so. They're too messy.
The values in Mason, I'd have to say, be God, Texas, family, and football.
We have 5 home football games every fall. The games aren't over until after 10 o'clock. Well, there's no place to eat. So fifth quarter is something that we've provided for the kids to gather. All the high school comes out, the band members, the football players. We give them a place to be on Friday night after the football game.
It's a tradition that's been going on in Mason since, I believe, the late 60s at the Mason Church of Christ.
In 1969, when we started this, my oldest son, Steve, was in the 7th grade. And we decided we wanted to have a place for them to come after the game.
In Mason, football is king.
I don't know what it's like in other states, but in Texas, it's a very important thing. It's an opportunity for kids to go showcase their talents, but it's also an opportunity for the community to go support their kids. And in the state of Texas, when you go to a high school football game, it seems like the town shuts down.
Everybody's got a purple shirt on. You see the flags waving down the street. Pep rally kicks off at 3 o'clock, gets everybody motivated. And then when the cars start piling up and leaving town, you know it's on. It's a great day to be a puncher.
There's 1,000 to 1,200 people usually at a local home game. Lots of excitement, everybody's hollering, and it's a lot of fun.
In the 7 years I've been here, we haven't lost a game in the Puncherdome, and they don't plan to.
I was actually born and raised here in Mason, just a couple blocks down the road, and my dad was the head coach here for about 13 years. He's actually the winningest coach in the history of the school in football.
There's tons of tradition at Mason High School. My mom was a cheerleader before me, and my aunt was a cheerleader before me, and the boys who play football, their dads played football before them.
My father played football here at Mason, and he was amazing. He became an all-state player. My uncles also played here in Mason. It's just amazing to be part of this legacy.
So it's really nice to see younger generations doing exactly what their parents did and carrying on all these traditions.
As a football player myself growing up in Mason, the 5th quarter was the first place everybody raced to go to after the game. You shot down there to see what they were going to feed you.
This is Texas, this is Mason, this is beef country. It's fitting that those are the favorite meals of the kids on 5th quarter.
My favorite by far is the hamburgers.
I get a brisket sandwich.
Sloppy Joes are one of the favorites.
Hamburgers, barbecue, tri-tips.
My favorite's the brisket.
The beef fajitas. Definitely the beef fajitas.
I think our favorite one is the tri-tips that Corky Miller makes. He's got a tremendous gift that he's been able to share with us. He's been doing his barbecue for, I think, probably about 50 years.
I was born and raised in Mason. I try to give back to the community as best I can. We don't have a lot, but what we do have, we like to share.
We have a very unselfish and caring community, and they come out to support our kids in all aspects of student life, but especially on the 5th quarter. They devote their time and energy and their financial resources for our kids.
We love our kids here in Mason, Texas. That's what this is all about.
When you love somebody, you want to feed them good. We love these kids. We want them to be happy and full and satisfied when they leave the church building and know that we care. One way that we show is that we fix them good food.
To me, there's no better way than to pay back with good food to the punchers and help these kids as much as I can.